Hi, it's David here with Futures Trading. I'll make this video as brief as possible. I know I haven't had a chance to upload to TikTok in a while, so I'm going to make this roughly right about that 10-minute mark. So you guys are more than welcome to come over. Thank you for being professional enough to like the video and as well as comment here recently. I appreciate all of you who are exercising the etiquette of being a professional, and that's of course showing a polite behavior towards others that's in your profession. And so for any one of you who have taken the time to like the video and comment, thank you. Thank you so much again, because we have a lot of people here, but there's only a few of you that are actually practicing what it is to be a professional. And of course, other professions, they do the same. They celebrate one another. They again exercise that etiquette, that politeness of showing, hey, we support what you're doing as well. So no competition here. And again, anyone that's watching the material and you're taking the time to support the channel, that's exactly why I made it, to grow a community of people that, of course, want to help others. It's really important that we do that. All right, want to make sure that we're doing that. But without any further delay, let's take a look at what I said this morning, and then I'm gonna tell you what I think about what they're doing currently. I told you guys this morning here on X, if you will, NQ major range forming. Even if we move higher, keep an eye on this level. So I'm gonna blow this up for you. Price was right here. So right here, and we're going to take a look at the chart and take a look at that, and then we're going to dive into something else. Now, okay, that's that tweet. Wanted, of course, everyone to know. Look at the chart and compare. Price was 835, so right in that area there. There's the clock, 835. Okay, and then I came back, gave you the snapshot, and there's what that's the 1017. So price was right there, 835, hit the static levels, okay, and managed to go ahead and turn back down. Now, if you're on if you're on TikTok, I'm sorry, you can come over. I've done a couple videos that's a little longer than what TikTok will allow, so you can come over here and take a look if you would like. And again, if you don't mind, support the information. We're trying to help others. All right, so or come and join me at X. Come and join me on X. You're more than welcome to come and visit me here and support the information here as well. Because it's a little easier to snap the pictures than make videos and buffer them and all that good stuff. So now let's look at that chart. Before I do that, let's look at this chart. That's the chart that I had put online. So right here, 835. And if you would like this template, both of them actually, you can get the ranges, you can get the static levels for absolutely nothing. I will give them to you for free. All you have to do is email me and request it, and it will be straight away sent to you once I see the email, of course, but it would be sent to you. And if you don't mind, if I send you the information, just reply back and say thank you. So that way I know you got it. That's number one. I really need to know that you received it and it didn't get lost. And then also it shows a level of etiquette and again, civility and politeness towards one another. Now, what made me pick for this level, let me tell you that. I code indicators clearly, and that's the price where price was at. There's the sweeping activity on this high. And if you've been watching any of my older videos, if you watch any of my older videos, you would have seen that I had blue outline bars in my videos. All right, so there was some blue outline, blue bars, blue outline bars. You would have seen that, and of course, they're on the chart as well. But I saw that sweeping inside of that high there. I saw them sweeping that high, and I knew that that's going to cause a problem moving forward. It is because it's how they sweep, and that's the other thing. It's how they sweep. So really important stuff, and that's kind of what made me put that alert there. And I did tell them, of course, to be on the lookout for that range. It's really important, and of course, they came crashing right back through it. Now, for the daily, before we get into that other information on that daily, again, try to make this as quick as possible. The daily, they're banging their head up against that mid. They're still inside the static zone. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this here just to give you the visual. 950 down to 850. I'm gonna just throw this here really quickly here, and then we're gonna take a look at some other information on the chart there. Now, let me throw this here. Do forgive me. I didn't want to put this here, before you view the material. I want you to actually see it because the last video I shot, this wasn't there, and so I didn't want to do that right away. So let's go 850, 950. All right. So if you just want to see it as a whole, when they was playing around for these days or whatever, top of that zone, first zone, stop outside of it, you can play it to the upside, see if they can get through that turn. Now, The daily, let me get this other daily chart that don't have absolute. Oh, let me tell you where they're going. I'm sorry. Let me do tell you that because that's the main reason for the video. Do forgive me. I'm getting older, people. So if they manage to come back through here, all right, I want to tell you where they're headed. I wholeheartedly believe they'll wind up down here. That's what I believe. Like they'll get through this information here and probably wind up here and then turn around and come back up. So let's hope that that's not the case. And I'm going to show you why I don't think that that should happen. But I believe they can end up down here, 5, 6 area, somewhere down to there. They'll wind up down there. Hopefully they won't. But they, of course they've been tagging that no close here, and then they gave that push. And we're gonna talk about this right here real quickly. So let's go and grab that other chart. Let me grab this other chart for you real fast. It's a little easier because there's nothing on it. That's all. It's nothing on it. It's a daily, but it has nothing on it. So, and you can see that this mid, that's what this black hash line is. Well, horizontal line is here. That's the mid of today's activity. All right, it's above this bar's high. I sincerely doubt that they can move down far enough to get this bit back beneath the high of this bar. I don't think that they can do it. So when I upload the video and you see this, this should turn green. This becomes the no close bar, and then this the hard stop. The last video I shot, they was on this bar. Okay, so if you go over to the channel, if you're viewing it on TikTok, if you go over to the channel, I talked about this bar that day, and they had got that mid above that high. But I was telling them about the violent activity once that happens. Sometimes you get those sharp drops like that. And then, of course, yesterday they came down. That's the no close level with the hard stop. Came really close there, and then bang, you get the push. So hopefully they don't want to break back past that information there, because if they do, it's going to cause a whole nother set of problems. All right, now let's take a look at just some of this information for those that's new to the channel, may not know what it is that I do. And again, if you're already familiar with this content, still, if you don't mind, support it. Just hit the like button just to show a level of support for what's here. So procedural knowledge, that's what I'm always trying to give you guys, some information that's going to show up on any chart, any time frame. It doesn't matter. All right, so 7 bars down, they all have to close lower than the prior. So close, 1, 2, 3. Skip those in between, 4, 5, 6, and there's 7. Okay, so that's 7 in total. You ignore everything else in between, and then of course they made the distance fail. They didn't want to do it, and so in the process they were actually working on the up. So there's the up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you just needed 2 more, and they came in over here, 6, and that's 7. So that's how much they're willing to pay you. Please receive your paycheck, and they went that distance. So if you're new to the channel, that should help you out. The COT is just the center of the trend. So the center of the trend, once they set it, oftentimes they'll test it before they go. So just be on the lookout for that. Now, this morning at 8:35, that's the 8:35 bar when I gave that alert right there. And I know it's an uptrend. Totally knew that. That's why I say even if they move up, just be on the lookout, because this range right in here is important. And that's because I was looking at my other tools that I coded. So really important stuff. Of course, they went on that high, got up here, got the wiggling around a bit, and managed to go ahead and give that drop. Now, if you've been watching the information here recently, they had a bar and they did the 2 closes immediately under it. All right, really, really quickly. They're up there, just as simple as that. All right, now, if you don't mind, again, just hit the like button. And if you want the information here on this chart, you can get this template as well for free. So you can get except minus the indicator itself with the bar coloring, the levels, and the no close. That actually comes at a minor cost. Should you want it. I'm not here for that, but if you want it, you're more than welcome to, get it. You can just let me know if you email me, and I'll tell you what you have to do to obtain it. But you can get this free template, of course. The chart scale, the green line, black line, red line, you're welcome to that information, as well as these 2 templates here. All right. So that's what I think. And I wish you all the best with your trading. Take care.